Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
I am Judy Quarles, and this is
Marvin Quarles.
Marvin Quarles, and we are husband and wife. And we're coming to you today with patio, coffee, and conversation. And we have a conversation for you today. Okay, if you look at us, we don't have on our house coats. That means we're getting ready to go somewhere.
And we're actually not on the patio.
And we're actually not on the patio. How about that? Okay, so today, November the 8th, is our 36th year anniversary, wedding anniversary.
36 years.
And so we want to come today and talk about, well, I told my husband I wanted him to give a point. He didn't tell me what it was.
I don't know what a point is. What's the point?
Just a nugget.
A nugget.
On why he thinks that we were able to stay married these
6 years.
years, okay? Because, today, people don't stay married long, okay? Mm-hmm. And so I just think that marriage is of God, and God ordains marriages. And so those of us that have been married for some time need to share what we went through, what it took, and where we are now. And we don't try to minimize our mistakes, our errors, the things that we had to learn.
But that's part of life.
Yeah, that's part of life. Things happen. They're going to happen, okay? Okay, so you want to share a nugget of why do you think that we were able to stay married?
Well,
36 years.
A normal response would be, I would say, but God. It's only because of God that we're still married.
Yes.
But to add to that, I would say endurance.
Endurance.
Never give up, no matter what the situation might bring, because there's going to be some good times, some bad times, and hard times in a marriage.
Yes.
And sometimes it's going to be so tough that you want to give up.
Yeah. Sometimes
people walk away for various reasons. But for me to endure 36 years with this beautiful lady here, man, it took endurance. So I'm saying that I never give up. I never gave up. That's my nugget.
All right. So what's my nugget?
What's your nugget?
What's my nugget? Okay, my nugget is this. God.
Okay.
God.
Same answer.
But his training, his teaching really helped me. I had to learn how to be quiet, to listen, not just with my ears, but with my heart. And the scriptures say, be slow to speak and not quick to anger. I had to learn all of that. I had to learn how to be a wife and not be a wife and a husband. So it's a whole bunch that's impacted in those things that I just said. But those are some things that I had to really pray about, coach myself through, and to get to this place where we are now, to know that I'm not perfect and God is still working with us and in this marriage. And when we make mistakes and when we don't do or say the right things, when we get to that place, just going to God and really confessing, Lord, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how we got here. I don't know why my mind is thinking like this, but it's crazy. And so, that's what I learned. I learned how to be a wife and not to be a husband and a wife. And that means knowing your place in a marriage. That's what I learned.
Okay, thank you for that, because I said, but God. It wasn't nobody but God that kept us in.
Yeah, and taught us that.
And you expounded on that. And then in the end, you said knowing your place.
Knowing your place.
A wife and a husband.
Knowing my place, knowing his place, and realizing that both personalities, both input, both, all of that is needed in a marriage. Those opinions, those ideas, all of that is needed in a marriage. And let me tell you what else I learned. Early on in marriage, I kept saying, I'm going to leave him. He ain't doing this and he ain't doing that. I learned not to, don't even listen to your girlfriends. Okay?
Okay.
Don't listen to your girlfriends. And particularly, don't listen to single women.
Hey.
Do not listen to single women. Everybody's situation is different.
That's right.
You may be trying to work through yours and somebody else has already given up on theirs.
That's
You
right.
know, so marriage is it's a work. It's a work in progress.
And
we're-
it's a team effort.
Yeah, it's a team
It takes
effort.
both.
And we're still working through our process. So it's been 36 years. It's been great. It's been challenging. It's been
Up and down.
up and down.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been
It's
fun.
been funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes it get real silly.
It get real silly. But
And then throw in 4 kids on top of that.
hello.
Hello, it's never ending. But you know, to look at a marriage and you look at the vows that are given, it's for your entire life. You know,
Yeah,
it's like your
yeah.
relationship with Christ. It's for your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the prize until the end.
And this is what I had to learn. Divorce is not an option. That is not an option. And when you get there, then there's no other way but to work through it.
That's right.
But to pray through it. Because why? Divorce is not an option.
That's right.
Okay. So I just want to encourage the young people that are married, stay married. Man, work through it.
And
Young-
the old folks
Yeah.
too, because you know there's some
Yeah.
middle-aged ones out there wanting to give up, but don't give up. But one thing that to add is you have to be faithful at what you're doing
You have to be faithful, committed,
be faithful.
and consistent.
and consistent.
And be willing to change.
Yeah.
Be willing to learn. Be willing to grow. And be willing to grow together. Don't have secrets. Put your cards on the table. You know, it's just so much. But yeah, stay married. Stay married.
Yeah.
Work through it.
Yeah.
It's ministry. Marriage is ministry. And I tell you, when you ask God to help you and to walk you through the processes of it, He will, but you got to be willing to accept His will.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so now we want to talk about how the wedding gifts. That we
Anniversary
want,
gift.
The anniversary gift. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah, we want an anniversary.
We want an anniversary gift
Please,
from you.
from you.
Please. Okay. And this is what we want from you today. You know, today is what? Election day.
Election day.
Today is election day.
Election day.
And so we want you to vote.
To go vote.
We want you to share in our anniversary, our 36th anniversary, by exercising your right
And your privilege.
and your privilege
and your
and
responsibility.
your responsibility
to vote.
to vote.
So that's
Go
it.
vote. We cannot complain if we don't vote.
That's right.
We cannot get the things that we want. Or, you got to get in the process and know what's going on and educate yourself and know why you're voting. People died that we can vote, so
That
we can
we
vote.
have the right to
yeah.
vote. That's
and
right.
so get in that process. That's how you can help us celebrate
right.
today. Our wedding anniversary today, 36 years.
That's right. Can I add just one thing before we close?
Okay.
Okay. This morning it was in my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I started sending out a text message to all my nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
To go vote.
Go vote.
I said, good morning, niece. Please go and vote.
Yes. Yes.
And you know what? I started getting response back from my nieces and nephews, those that are 21 and up, old enough to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Already taken care of, Unc. I
Yeah.
voted early, Unc.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was so blessed and proud to see them, their texts responding to their privilege, their responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To vote.
So the way we want to celebrate, we want you to celebrate with us today, 36 years of marriage, and you can give us the gift just by you exercising
That's
your
your
right to vote.
Vote.
That's
it.
all we have for
That's
today.
it. All right.
Patio, coffee, and conversation.
conversation.
You know we're inside today, but that's okay. We're getting ready to get out of here to celebrate some more.
That's
okay?
right.
God bless you. It's always good. It's always good to come before you. Thank you. And vote.
Vote.
Goodbye.
Please.